Hi dear ones, this is Shoaib Ahmed. Today I want to share some steps about choosing the right career. It's an undeniable fact that the moment you start thinking about your career path, some confusing and baffling thoughts creep in your head. With plenty of careers to choose from, how are you going to pick the one that precisely suits you? First and foremost, you need to know yourself. You need to identify your interest, the interest that fascinates you, the interest that captures your attention naturally, the interest that pushes you harder and harder, the interest that moves you at an accelerated pace, the interest that keeps you highly motivated and galvanized, the interest that keeps you glued to it so much so that you forget to realize the passing of time, the interest that does not let you feel bored and tired. This self assessment will provide you opportunities to go deeper inside of you. Try as much as you can to learn more and more about yourself. Once you have identified your interest, the next step is to explore occupations that are aligned with your interest. But at this point, you don't need to be judgmental. You are supposed to ignore your assumptions. You are supposed to ignore your preconceived notions because things will unfold on their own as you continue your journey in the quest to acquire more information. Conduct some informational interviews, do some in-depth research, meet people who possess specialized knowledge because their perspective on the subject matter will assist you in making an informed decision. Now you can make a list of occupations along with educational and training requirements in a preferential order so that you can get an idea about finances tied to each occupation, and this exercise will pinpoint the avenues available for you to pursue, and this will also increase your chances to make a rational decision. Undoubtedly, choosing a career is one of the most important decisions that is surely going to impact your future. Now, let me add an additional element that is involving your parents from the get go. All parents want to see their children successful and happy. I want you to understand this point. If you are happy, your parents will be super happy. If you are successful, your parents will be extremely proud of you. So don't burn your bridges by taking them out of the equation and by eliminating them from the entire scene. Keep them informed about your action plans. You are supposed to keep the communication lines open all the time. Your parents may also have a long list of high earning occupations for you to pursue. Listen to them carefully and respectfully. If their listed occupations match yours, that's amazing. Go ahead and fulfill your dreams. But chances are that you don't find any compatibility. If that happens, then you need to explain to them courteously and make your point smartly on logical grounds. But refrain from developing turbulent relationships. Let me remind you that choosing a career is a rational decision. It is not an emotional decision. You shouldn't be blinded by your emotions. You need to think clearly and then make a wise decision. Now let me suggest you a litmus test. Suppose your parents want you to become an engineer, a doctor, a programmer, or an accountant. But you, on the other hand, want to become an entrepreneur or you want to pursue your career in business. Now, you need to test yourself to judge your potential. And the test is, can you pay your tuition fee without taking a single penny from your father? If your answer is yes, I can pay the tuition fee, then I would suggest you to develop some persuasive skills and persuade your parents because you are spot on and you have made the right choice. and I hope your parents will also understand your perspective. But if your answer is no, you can't pay the tuition fee, then I would suggest you to revisit all steps again. Because whenever you choose a career path, you need to put yourself to a test. If you pass the test, then you are going in the right direction. But if you do not pass the test, then there is something wrong. Something needs to be corrected, something needs to be improved. So this brings me to the end of discussion. I hope you found this conversation very intriguing and informational. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.